Okay, this next reading here is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will just be general messages. Keep in mind the energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate with you. You can check your your moon or ascendant sign. If it doesn't resonate, that means the message wasn't meant for you. Your first card up, you have the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of frustration, some sort of news that you got was like a double-edged sword, you know, some sort of hollow victory. Could have been. What other messages, Spirit, do we have for Sagittarius? And you have the Seven of Cups. So basically, the Seven of Cups basically indicates, like, you know, all that glitters is not gold, you know. Look beyond the clouds, right? There's something clouding your vision. Something that you see in front of you is not really what it seems. It can also indicate money improvements. And you also got the Devil card. The Devil card basically is speaks of something that is binding you, right? Some sort of addictions. It can be either your lifestyle, it can be money, it can be drugs, it can be the lifestyle that you live. It indicates jealousy, some sort of trouble. And you have the Ace of Wands. So that's basically, you know, kind of telling you that there's some sort of new beginning, some sort of birth that of an idea, something that it could be birth of a child, but usually is birth of an idea. It also has to do with fire signs, right? The wands indicate some sort of fire, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Spirit, what other messages you have in terms of the advice? And you have the Chariot. So this basically speaks to some sort of movement, some sort of journey, or having victory over a situation or a problem. What do you have here? So here you have the Ten of Swords. So that basically indicates that, you know, this is somebody that has been really hurt, somebody who's been through a lot in life. Sort of, you know, it could indicate the death or ending of a situation or a relationship. But you can see it was a very, very painful ending. A very, very painful ending. Something that kind of put you down on your back, you know. Something that was really painful for you. Spirit, what future advice do you have for Sagittarius? What future advice do you have for Sagittarius? Maybe you're moving on from this. Maybe the Chariot indicated that you were moving on from this painful ending. It could be the way you're feeling now, or it could be something that has happened recently. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? And you have the Six of Cups. Perhaps you're kind of thinking about some sort of happy moment, right? It's a card of, you know, how do we say, thinking back, you know, something that resonated with you, something that you're thinking about, a past memory. An old love, perhaps. And you've got the Death card. So basically, the advice is telling you to kind of put something to rest, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to indicate a literal death. Usually it doesn't. Usually it's just the end of old ways and the beginning of something new. So let's look at the romance angels in terms of love. What messages do the romance angels have for you in terms of love? With the Death card, actually, you know, I like the Death card because it basically signifies that with all endings come a new beginning, right? So this is a way in which you can put something that you're doing that's not really serving you to bed, you know, put an ending to it, and a new beginning shall start. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to fold on naturally. Sometimes we try to control things too much. Sometimes we stress over the things that we cannot control. You know, sometimes you just have to let things play out the way they should, right? Try not to have too much control, because sometimes that leads to disappointment, right? Needing to control everything. What other messages do we have for Sagittarius in terms of love? This one wanted to come out. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So make sure you love yourself first. Now we're going to pull some cards in terms of whatever person you're thinking of now. This is the message they have for you. The Ten of Cups. They want to have a happy home with you, a happy life, a happy family. So that is the message they have for you. They think about you in such a way in which they want to have a happy home and happy life with you. Spirit, what other messages does Sagittarius's loved one want to have? And you have the Hierophant. That indicates marriage, children, you know, stability. And that could be with the Taurus signifies, the Hierophant signifies a Taurus. Okay. And stability. Excuse me. So the Four of Pentacles is someone who's stable. So they want to have a stable, excuse me. They want to have a stable marriage with you. That's the reading for Sagittarius.